My name is Camila Ramirez, and I am an architecture student, and today I wanna talk about the falling water. Yes, I love it. This house is one of Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpieces, and what makes it so special is the way it connects. Architecture and nature. I love it. I love it. FallingWater is not just a house, okay? It is an experience, and I think that's why it's still so inspiring today. Um, Nature and the sink, okay? So, FallingWater was actually boiled right on top of waterfall in Pennsylvania, okay? Yeah. Imagine living with the sound of the water under your house every single day. Beautiful, yeah. Greg used local sandstone from the site, okay, and he designed these big terraces that kind of float above the waterfall. The idea was to blur the limits between inside and outside. You don't feel trapped by walls. You feel part of the forest. And the light plays a really important role here. During the day, it changes the atmosphere. Sometimes it's soft, sometimes it's a dramatic with shadows from the trees. So the house is always alive, always changing with nature. I love it. The structure, okay. One of the most impressive things is definitely the cantilever, the sink, okay. The terraces look like they're flying, supported only by concrete beams. At the time in the 1930s, this was a very bold idea, maybe even too bold. Later, engineers found cracks in saying, and they had to reinforce it with steel. Thank you. But this is also what makes the house so interesting. It shows how architecture is about innovation, about trying new things even if they are risky. Great wanted the house to belong to the site, not just site next to it. So the structure itself became part of that idea of harmony with nature, okay. So let's continue. The story behind it, okay. The house was built in the 1930s for Edgar Kaufman and his family. They wanted a weekend retreat in the forest, okay. Wright designed in just a few hours, but he really captured what he called the spirit of the place. It was finished in the 1937, and it quickly became famous, like all over the world. Later in 1963, the Kaufman family donated the house to the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy, and today it's open to the public, okay. Now it's also a UNESCO World, and thousands of people visit it every year. For many of them, it's not only about seeing the architecture, but about feeling the sound of the water, the views, and the atmosphere. You know. In conclusion, as a future architect. This inspires me a lot because it shows that buildings are not only for living or working, they are also about emotions and experience. I don't know. Falling water reminds us that when we sing, we can think about how light and nature can bring people together. Creating a space of coexistence and harmony. So, in conclusion, FallingWater is not just a house, okay? It's not just a house. It is a symbol of what architecture can be when it respects and celebrates nature, okay? So, that's all. Thank you so much for listening, okay? Goodbye.